7-person house. The beginning of that year, we did the show, and I used it to keep the wig on.
Okay, so it was like a practical thing.
It was to keep the wig on because
Definitely wasn't fashion.
because I had to shave my head for a show that Jamie was also in, which was the worst thing any teacher has ever made me do, where they made me shave the whole top part of my head for 3 weeks.
And you had to get naked in another show.
Oh,
yeah. I do a lot of weird stuff.
I'll never forget that.
School.
Like Joey's first show, he had to get totally naked.
I had to get naked and dangle like my little butt to the audience.
That show was just
upsetting.
awful.
Your face.
Move forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Get closer.
A little closer.
A little closer, so that
No.
like your
That's
nose
Now tilt your
like
head.
split down the middle.
Yeah, a little closer.
Tilt your head
Yeah.
a
Oh,
little
yeah.
Turn it back up a little bit.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
That's
Brereton.
just. This is just great.
That's Brereton.
That's
Wow.
Brereton. We did it. We
Great.
found Brereton.
Hail Satan, Brereton.
All right. There you go.
Hashtag Hail Satan. Hashtag Brereton. Hashtag.
Maybe in the next live stream.
Wanna.
How do you do, I? See, you've met my
No.
faithful handyman. He's just a little brought down because when you're not, he thought you were the Candyman.
Candyman.
Don't get strung out by the way I look. Don't judge a book by its cover. I'm not much of a man by the light of day, but by night I'm one hell of a lover. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania.
Nick actually cast Rocky Horror while we were doing the guy who
Yes,
didn't like
while we were
musicals.
doing Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, I did my fan cast of who in the Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals would play who if we did Rocky Horror. And I said that John would be Brad.
Killer.
And
Put it on.
and Jamie was Janet. And then Robert was Frankenfurter. Jeff was Riff Raff. Corey was Rocky Horror.
Yeah,
He was Rocky.
because he buff.
Yeah. Lauren was
Magenta.
No.
Oh, she was the other
She was
one.
Columbia.
Columbia, yeah.
And then Mariah was Magenta.
Who's Meatloaf's character?
And then Joey was Meatloaf.
Yeah.
And also the professor.
And
Yeah,
the
also
professor as well. Yeah. So that was my fan cast.
And if you want to have it happen, get up to 10 mil.
John Madison just texted me saying no sound, so I hope that's fixed now. As you can tell, we're really bad at live streams. From our no sound to our fake live stream last night. What was that? And then it goes, buddies, bros, homies, amigos, pizza, Nintendo. Woo, 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 let's go! We're like almost brothers who found each other and love each other like family. You are my bro, mi amigo, and where I go is where we go. And it feels as though we were destined to be so.
The walking beanbag chair.
Can you sing "Poor Unfortunate Souls" to me and take my voice away?
Yeah,
In real life.
absolutely.
Thank you so
and
much.
I will take your voice over mine then.
No, just have both. Just have both. I don't need it.
I don't know. At this point, it's been 10 years.
When Jeff would come back and change, like you had a quick change, like you would stress me out so much because you used to pretend like it was more stressful than it was.
that was
It
fun.
was worse.
Oh, the quick change.
Quick change. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna. And you were like totally fine,
Yeah.
but like the energy you were giving
I
off
would
was
immediately,
so stressful.
because we had our lovely stage assistant.
Yeah.
She would help us dress, and I'd immediately, the minute I got back, said, I'm fucked. No time.
Jim's like,
No
something
time.
happened.
It's
Something
not
happened.
happening. Let's just stop.
Right behind where the walkthrough was where I had like for the stage right side was where I had all my quick changes, and I had to do a big change to get ready for La Di Da Da Day to get back into the homeless guy, and I was always sitting there pulling on my pants, and so often someone would just walk right in front of me and pull the curtain over, open it, and be like, oh! You know, and just be sitting there and get on stage because it wouldn't make the full turn. But it's all right, you know.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah. When we finally figured out what Jeff does in the cop song when we do the big circle when you're chasing Charlotte at the end, and Jeff has like the megaphone, and Jeff kept. We finally had Jeff hand John basically go like this to the megaphone, and John took it and put it in the trash can. But one time, Jeff just threw the megaphone on the ground and it exploded, and the battery shot out. Everyone were rolling all over the ground. And then one time, John took the megaphone and put it in the trash can, but it didn't. He didn't turn it off. He turned on the alarm sound. Yeah. So at one point, after I think it was after the number had finished, Jamie, you scream when you look at
that was weird
at Jeff, but it sounded like Jamie went, but it was the alarm from the megaphone in the trash can because it kept going, and I was like, Jamie is holding this like scream for so long, and then we realized it was the megaphone.
It's one of the
So I thought that Jeff was very funny.
Hell yeah.
And Jeff was like, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jeff is like he's like a strong guy. Jeff is he's like a strong looking dude. But Jeff used to be real skinny. Yeah. And Jeff was real skinny in that show. And then like I didn't really talk too much to Jeff. And Jeff came back the next school year so buff and like so ripped. And in my apartment, I lived with my brother and Eric Congale, and we used to go like, have you seen Jeff Blim? and we started to talk about getting blimmed. Was there, and all these people were there to see Weird Al. And then Weird Al was sitting on a couch, and a bunch of people were sitting next to him, and they're like, let's get a picture. And the guy taking the picture was the creator of Phineas and Ferb. And so they're like, hey, everybody jump in to take this picture. And so Darren got on the end, and he said, Nick, come on. And I went, I'm not famous. It was like all famous people in the picture. It's like, I'm not famous, but sure, I'll sit on the end. And so I sat on the end of this picture. They took this picture of all of us, and then Weird Al posted it to his Instagram, but in the picture he had cropped me out. Everybody else was there, but I was gone. So he took special effort to get rid of me. It's like,
God, that's so funny. It's I love that story because it reminds me of it. It's a pretty good Darren story because Darren is like a fabulous, nice, like he's a fabulous friend who's like, oh man, don't be sad. Like, come do a fabulous, amazing thing with me. Yeah. And you're like, thanks, man. Like, you're the best. And then at the end, you get cut out of the photo and you go, oh, I feel bad.
Yeah, that's great. Hey guys, we have our next cast member joining us, our next special guest for the 10th anniversary. Let's welcome Robert Mannion. All right.
Ooh. Both of us just leave.
Hello.
Well, see ya.
I wasn't in that
well,
show.
I'm out of here.
But I'm here.
I actually,
I got myself a notion, and one I know that you'll understand. Set the world in motion by reaching out for each other's hands. Maybe we'll discover what we should have known all along. Yeah, one way or another, together's where we both belong. If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. Seeing it eye to eye. If a wall should come between us, too high to climb, too hard to break through, I know that love will lead us and find a way to bring me to you. So don't be in a hurry, think before you count us out. Oh, you don't have to worry, I won't ever
the site. I'm
We
honest.
choose